something for everyone. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Shield Studio. I am your host today, Lucky Dragon, for another session of Digimon D&D. I am here again with my good friends and fellow streamers, Necro the Nova, Rando Gaming, and Shield Studio, technically. My wife also joining us, and our longtime fan and friend, Zero the Grobit.
Hello.
Yes, Zero, my
Hey.
wife.
I am here. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing something, and I hear then all of a sudden my brain clicked, and it was like, oh wait, he's doing the intro, and I cut it off. I unmuted you too late.
Makes sense. No worries.
It's okay.
Bad.
All right, so getting right into it. Day 2 of the digital adventure. Aiko, Azriel, Zane, Megumi, and Nason rested after a hard-fought battle in the virtual reality video game Digimon Trinity. While sitting around the digital campfire they were provided in the digital world, Aiko, Zane, and Azriel listened to Angoremon, Aiko's partner inside the video game, regale them with the origin story of the digital world and its grand deities Cherubimon, Ophanimon, and Seraphimon. While hearing the story, the students were amazed at how much backstory had been written into the video game. The realism and intensity of the story and emotions of the Digimon around them was so impressive that they listened for what seemed like hours. Finally, after the story came to an end, the party began to prepare for a night of rest in the video game until Aiko, Zane, and Azriel heard a sound over the hills and passed the protective barrier of their campsite. The party peered over the hills nearby to see two other players, one named Superhuman Specs, the other Lady of the Rose, being attacked by a couple of PK players, or player killers, named Shadow Rider and Dark Desire. These player killers took pleasure in destroying not only the Digimon partners, but the players as well, torturing them and brutalizing their avatars before they were reset from failing their quests and lost all their HP. Unhappy with the displays in front of them, Zane and Azriel attempted to approach the two PKs and possibly rescue the other players before they were reset. However, they were no match for the PK's power, and Azriel even suffered a brutal attack, one that seemingly hurt far more than any VR game should be able to simulate. But only Azriel was aware of the severity. With the PKs gone, the party continued on to finish their quest and obtain their first reward of the game and a level up, along with some very wealthy, gifts of money in the form of 100 bits. The students then logged out for the night, ready to return to the school the next morning. While school progressed normally for the most, some had unique days to say the least, with Shu moving towards college courses and leaving the classroom, Aiko debating the finer points of classic versus modern entertainments, and many of the players found digivices in their rooms after playing the game as well, many chalking it up to a simple slip of mind while opening the game's cases and not noticing the devices were part of the pre-order bonuses. However, one of them, Azriel, believed something was off, considering he had awoken with a great pain as if he had an accident while he was wearing the VR equipment. While each went through the day, a new face appeared to Zane and Azrael, a new student for the college courses, a young man named Coda Dempsey, someone with a checkered past and a history that involves Azrael. And the two now meet eye to eye for the first time since Coda had lost the use of his legs. So, Azrael, as you walk in to the classroom, midday, going into your first of your college level courses besides your earlier computer course at the beginning of the day, you see staring at you the eyes and the familiar face, though aged substantially since the last time you saw him, none other than the face of Coda Dempsey, your old friend and acquaintance from many years past. So, here we are again, hey Azrael?
Yeah, Coda, how you doing? I didn't expect to see you here. When did you join the school?
Well, that's a complicated story, but I'll chalk it up to simply, I just recently got here. This is my first official day.
Oh, well, seems like we're going to be sharing a class. It's really good to see you again, Coda. How have you been holding up?
Oh, just fine, just fine. Yeah, it's good to see you as well. I didn't honestly expect you to be here. So it was a pleasant surprise when I had heard that you were in one of my courses.
Yeah, I didn't hear a thing about this. I guess it's a very big surprise to me as well. Is there anything I can get for you? Do you need anything in class? All your equipment, everything like that? You all set up?
Yeah, I'm getting around pretty well, actually. The student body president was very helpful when I walked in, so to speak, and the principal was very welcoming.
Yeah, from what I've seen, everybody here has been pretty great. Glad you're getting in here. Anybody deserves to get in here. It's you, buddy.
I really appreciate that, old friend. I'm just glad they took notice of me at all.
How couldn't they? You got some serious skills. Always had them.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get back to my desk. But if there's anything you need, just yell for me, right?
Of course.
Just like old times.
Just like old times. And as you... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, with that, I'm just going to go ahead and start heading towards my desk and getting set up. Feel a little bit of shock, of course.
As the class continues, throughout the day, you start to notice the kind of subtle... roll me a perception check, actually.
Perception?
Forgot to get my dice. Hold on.
13.
13. As the professor goes through the kind of daily routine of the course, this course being, instead of computer basics, being more of the ins and outs of construction of computer models and modems, you noticed every now and then, maybe out of curiosity to look over, but it started to get to you. Every now and then you still see the eyes, not just of Coda, who continuously draws his eyes towards you, though he makes no obvious attempt to hide it either. As you look at him, he just kind of nods. But you also notice the eyes of the other young boy who had been moved up into courses of higher level that you only had met in the video game briefly. But it is Shu Takeru who gives you the glares that you worry about. His eyes kind of dead stare you every time you look over, and they don't seem to turn away. It's almost like he is fixated on you. Something about it is about you as his eye. He's not even paying attention, but you notice his computer modem that he just recently built perfectly well put together. Every screw, every piece where it should be, like he had already completed it before the class even came close to ending.
Am I able to try to finish my work early so I could maybe dig into the system and see if I can get a little more information about Shu?
Roll me a sleight of hand check. Or a, I believe actually another option I have. So sleight of hand is typically for hacking and for typing, but for just a general, like, main level look. So if you're not trying to get into any specific domain that you're not allowed into, then it would be a different check. But are you trying to get to where you shouldn't be able to get into?
I'm going to check that sleight of hand, mostly because I'm curious about his history in the school, how he's been scoring, and also a little curious about his character in the game.
Alrighty, roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, that's not good. Got an 8.
The security walls of this school, built for teaching children and adults technology and computerized basics and sciences, has a pretty good firewall system. So unfortunately, you're not quite able to get to where you want to, but you are able to at least reach the general student information lobby, which everyone has access to. Shu Takeru's profile is basically blank. It has the basics required for entry. It has previous school, it has parents, but other than that, it doesn't seem to have any specific story into this individual.
Well, if the paperwork's not a thing, I have an idea for after class, so I guess I'll leave it be for now. But there's something I want to do with class.
Alrighty. So as class comes to a close after another, 10, 20 minutes or so, the professor lets you all out for the day, and you see Koda start to kind of just wheel himself down the way and out the room without blinking an eye at you or paying attention, just moves on. But you notice Shu still is in his same spot looking over his computer now. Seems like he's making double checks, or he's trying to kind of finish his tweaking work of the computer itself as he plugs it in to the outlet for the first time.
Can I try to come up behind him and look at his screen without him noticing?
Roll me a stealth check.
$14.
14. As you casually try to keep yourself, walking, getting your stuff, getting your bags, getting ready to leave the classroom, you make it a little bit more subtle about how you're walking around, just generalizing. You have a decent view as you can kind of stand near a nearby desk and get a good glimpse. From what you can tell, as he's plugged in and started to log on, first off, his login must be ridiculously long, because as soon as it came to the login screen, he typed until there was no word spaces left. And then as he finishes typing on and his screen pops up, it is just pure black. There is no saved programs or anything on the screen. As he starts to type in just another blank screen, huge amounts of different programming lines, and he just goes on a typing spree, like he's trying to create the entirety of the inside of the computer's software himself.
Can I investigate a little deeper, maybe try to see the code that he's typing in and see if I can decipher what kind of scripting language he's using?
Roll a perception check.
15.
From what you can tell, it's not something you're familiar with, and you have a lot of familiarity with scripts, especially in computer basics. what he's seemingly typing out looks just like gibberish. It doesn't look like it has any actual, like, this would not create any programs. It wouldn't create any new software. He's just typing numbers after numbers after numbers, ones, zeros, twos. Like, it's just nonstop. And every now and then you see him type some random words in that have make sense to them at all. It's like letters and jumbles.
He just finished putting together a modem, correct? Is he connected to the school network?
Supposedly, his modem has the Ethernet cable plugged in.
Can I go to another room? Maybe just casually, like, wave, tell him not to work too hard, but I want to go to another room and see if I can maybe directly connect to his computer. I'm curious about what he's up to.
Alrighty. As you go to the other nearby computer room, which is more for younger classes, currently there's no class in there, and the female teacher for the younger students at the computer, 1 second. Professor Akari is not there right now, so it seems to be empty.
Could I use her terminal
It's
to get in there? Maybe a higher, less secure, or have more security.
You're welcome to try, so roll me a sleight of hand check yet again.
Yuck, 7. No.
Unfortunately, it looks like the computer's terminal is far more intricate in its security system, not just a simple password and click.
Well, I'm going to try and hook my laptop up to the network and see if I can find them.
Alrighty, as you plug in directly in, you start to access your computer, trying to find his specific connection. Roll me a intelligence check.
Just intelligence, okay. We're at 12.
12. You look and look, but you just can't seem to find where his access point is. So whatever he's doing, he's covering his tracks quite well. You see no sign of activity of another modem nearby. Meanwhile, as you start to do that, Aiko.
Yes.
As your last class of the day starts to begin, which unfortunately is everyone, well, at least most of the people you know's least favorite class, Megumi approaches you out at gym course as everyone is doing their daily jogs. Hey, Aiko? Aiko.
Oh, hey, Megumi. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I don't run very well.
Ah.
Uh,
Have you ever considered joining the cycling club? I am the president of it. You'd be welcome.
kind of a heart thing. I just can't exert myself too long.
Oh, okay, I understand. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
So, one, I wanted to say thanks for letting me play, on your guys' team yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I don't play video games at all, so that was a very unique experience.
Oh, trust me, I appreciated you being there too. I was in desperate need for another girl.
Yeah, I noticed the girl squad seemed to kind of go off on their own. Though there was that one girl we saw, which is why I wanted to talk to you about. So I don't know if you know her, but that girl was actually in your class.
She seemed familiar, but I don't think I properly met her yet.
So that's Mary Anderson. She's a transfer from the US. She didn't come into school today. Her mother called in and said that she was feeling sick, apparently a severe migraine.
Hasn't that been happening to a lot of the kids here? Because I've noticed a lot more were out today.
Well, I didn't notice too many others, but I did notice that the young boy that was with her is from a couple lower classes. His name was Saka, and he didn't come today either, but it wasn't from a migraine. Apparently he had some kind of injury he caused himself, like a severe burn, so they had to take him to the hospital.
Lizard.
That sounds bad.
Well, I was worried, but I didn't think it was anything related to what was going on. That seems a bit different than the migraine
Lizard.
situation. But you're right, something's definitely not right. Just something feels off today. I don't know how many other students are not here today, but it seems a lot more than normal for a
Lizard.
beginning of the school year.
Side note, I'm so sorry. I think I started something in the chat.
I'm not even, I'm just focused.
Lizard.
Oh,
So it looks like it's affecting you more than it's affecting me.
I was shown something that I think I saw like a few others with. I'm not sure. Did you get one of those little device things in your kit when you got out of the game? Or
Yes.
like when you first opened your box?
Well, not when I first
haven't seen
opened
mine
it.
yet.
It wasn't there when I first opened it, I thought, but I must have just missed it because when I came out of the headset last night, it was next to my bed. So I must have just dropped it.
Yeah. I haven't seen. I don't know if I got one or not. Like, I haven't seen anything, but everyone's all of a sudden showing up with these things, and maybe I just missed it? Or maybe my siblings went through my room again.
Well, I double checked because it looks like a pretty valuable piece of hardware, though it doesn't seem to turn on or anything as she pulls out her light blue one.
I honestly thought they were just decorations, like what other video games do to promote themselves, as they give you that little shelf display thing.
Oh, that makes sense. See, I tried to
way,
bring
I
this
don't
up to
know.
Zane, and Zane just didn't seem interested at all, so he kind of gave me the cold shoulder.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
He's actually really nice. He's just, you know, older guys, we're young girls, so he's probably just annoyed with us.
Or with everybody.
Yeah, well, I just hope that, you know, we can all get along, because, you know, he is on my team now. He sent me a friend request, so we're going to be online again today. Are you getting online?
Maybe? I have some stuff I need to work on, but I will definitely see. I want to participate with everybody.
Because that'd be really cool to have another, you know, group. I know we're in, like, you know, separate places, but who knows? Maybe we'll get another combined mission.
True?
All right, well, sorry to bother you. Good luck with your run.
Thank you. I am going to need that.
And as the rest of the day goes by, we move over in the same area, but a little further away at the end of the day, kind of finishing up his last few courses. We see Zane in the kind of tool shed off classroom that is run by the janitor, actually, the head of maintenance and gardening, the uncle of Azrael. Hold on one second as I get them up.
The janitor teaches a class.
He does. He teaches a simple maintenance course for machines, like heavy, large machines. One of the courses offered for the military, though not many people chose it, but it's mainly there for, like, if someone wants to know how to, like, fix up the jeeps or the machines while, you know, they're being deployed. He has a lot of experience with working on vehicles, as he owns his own shop off campus, so he offered to teach the course, as there was no other professors around who could teach that. You are the only other member of this classroom other than Azrael and Coda.
Nice.
So as you appear there, all right, Azrael, I'd work on that engine a little bit better. Something distracting you, I think, but you still got a little work there to do under the, sprocket there and all. By the way, I have no idea about any of this stuff, so nobody try to correct me on stuff. I'm just making it up. It's D&D. Deal with it.
You're fine. You're fine.
You're good.
Well, actually, like,
Coda,
go on.
perfect. Well done. Zane, you gonna try it all, or are you just gonna stare at the engine?
I can give it a go.
Well, I appreciate the effort. All right, now, I'm supposed to also announce to you all, as your last class, there will be some required homework. While playing this new, as he reads off of a pamphlet, he starts to put up his glasses because his eyes just aren't very good. While playing this Digimon game, you are required to take note of any of the machines you notice and see if they represent accurate representations of modern mechanisms, and to take notes accordingly. There. That. As he rolls up the paper and just tosses it on the desk, which is basically a work desk, not an actual, desk. All right. Now, the reason I'm having you work on engines today is very specific. Azrael, I'm going to need your help. So, apparently I did something wrong in my maintenance, and I need you all to figure it out for me. That's why I'm having you all look at engines. My truck, for some reason, died on me.
Wasn't because I was driving it.
No, of course not. Couldn't have anything to do with your driving, how could it?
Alright, make my way over to it, and I want to inspect it and see if I can see what's wrong.
As Koda rolls over to behind you, he props himself up, pushes himself out of the chair and onto the front of the truck, holding on to the side to lift himself up to see the engine.
Need any help, bud?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much. Well, I don't see anything specifically wrong with it, Gramps. Well, maybe, Azrael, you see that little hose over there?
Sure. Yeah, I see it over there. It's like a little loose.
Yeah, I think it might be. That's probably what's happening. Maybe he's just not getting any gas to it, so when he's trying to turn it over, it doesn't happen. What do you think, Zane? What do you know about cars?
A bit here and there, but you two can sort it out, right?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Zane, the reason I have you over there is to also do work, not to just watch. Try to learn a thing or two and help.
Fine.
All right, Azrael and Zane, I would like you both to roll me intelligence checks. These would be, so you'd roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier, Zane.
Does a 21 do it?
I rolled a 1.
Zane, you're just not into this at all. You took this because you thought this would be an easy pass class, and this is just not your forte. Either that or you just don't care.
sounds accurate.
Azrael, as you look at the hose that was mentioned and look a little bit more around the engine, a little bit of embarrassment hits your face as you realize that some of the parts have actually been loosened. It could have been from the abrupt turns from the previous day, but you don't want to mention that.
Alright, yeah.
So as you subtly kind of put things back where they need to go and retighten the hose, allowing the gas to flow freely again, Dempsey gets into the side, or in the side, opens the door and kind of leans in to turn over, and you hear the engine as it goes like nothing was wrong. That lovely sound of a purring big truck, especially in the modern era, because your uncle for some reason refuses to update because electric vehicles have been the norm for the last 20 years.
I want to yell at the person who just started it because I was still under the hood and my hands were still in there when he started. Hey, watch what you're doing!
Coda just looks at you with like eyes. Oops. Sorry.
Big parts hurt.
Well, looks like you made it out one piece. As he just stares at you with this kind of smirk like he's making a joke.
Pull back the rinse and throw, but take a second thought about it.
Well, look at that. You guys can accomplish something. All right, that's all for class today. Thanks for fixing my truck, everyone. That's an A for the day. Except for you, Zane. That's a B for you. Try hard.
Can't be serious.
I can, and I am.
Fine, whatever.
Alrighty. Azrael, need anything before we leave, or are you ready to go right away? Zane, you need a ride, I expect?
We
Is
go.
the psychopath driving this?
No, I'll be driving this time.
Before we go, Uncle, can I see your terminal real quick in the shop?
Huh? Oh, sure. It's over there in the corner.
What was your password and login again so I can get in there?
Oh,
Laptop's battery's low.
yeah, no problem. If I recall correctly, sorry, I haven't logged on in like a couple weeks. I don't ever use the stupid thing. Hold on, I got it written down here somewhere. As he looks under the computer and under the desk, oh, there it is. He pulls a little tiny sticky note off of the top of the monitor. Gotta remember to put my glasses on. There it is. Little easy.
I'll take the information, head over to his terminal, and start digging into it real quick while they finish closing up the shop for the night and getting all the tools put away.
As you do this, Coda kind of just starts to casually wheel himself out after grabbing his backpack. Thanks, Gramps. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. You as well, kid. Good to see you again. Hey, so what's up with him all of a sudden showing up? I didn't know he was in this school.
You and me both, Uncle. Me both.
That's the kid, isn't it? I haven't seen him since, well, since then.
Yeah. I don't know what he was doing here either. It was a surprise to me.
You guys okay?
I'm alright. I still haven't gotten a grasp on him yet. We'll take it one step at a time like we do with all things, right, Uncle?
Well, it's been a while. I'm sure it's not as bad as you think it is.
You and me both.
All right, so roll me a sleight of hand check as you are now in his computer, but now you're trying to access that same locational data again.
Yeah, no. My rolls today are awful.
I mean, you're in the system, thankfully, thanks to your uncle, but unfortunately, the information specifically about Shu and even about the modem that was being used earlier in the day locked down tight.
Guess I'll just have to look into another time. I want to walk over. Hey, Zane, can I talk to you real quick while Uncle's finished getting ready?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to take him and have him walk outside out of eye shot of my uncle. I don't want him thinking I'm getting in trouble. I want to go out there and I'll turn my back to him and lift up my shirt. I found this morning.
Describe what
it?
he's looking at, because I was about to say.
I have a big bruise.
Yeah.
I have a big bruise across my back, just where it appears that I got hit in Digimon last night.
Yeah, this is what you get when you try to be a hero.
Yeah, but it's a game. How did this get here?
Beats me.
I think we need to talk to everybody else with a chance.
So can we like, you reckon we could like die in this game? Is that what you're suggesting?
I don't know yet. I know it can hurt you. I don't know what level it goes to. I want to see if anybody else has heard from any of the students that we saw get killed last night.
Okay.
We gotta try to. I'm gonna get home, and as soon as we get home, I'm gonna log in and see if anybody else is.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I know slap as you're on the back.
Oof. Am I taking any damage for that?
Oh yeah.
Only internally.
Only in spirit. Got it. All right, I'll gather up my stuff, and I'm gonna start heading for the truck. So home. I'm assuming all the other people have left for the day.
Yeah, as you start to look around, as you guys kind of get the truck out of the garage, you notice most of the students have already hit the buses or have already gotten their rides. As you all start heading home, for those who get there first, Nason, you are the closest to home, so you arrive first. As you reach home, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw as you enter into your home.
All right. 18.
18. So, what would you like to do now that you're back home after a very busy day of school? A lot of people like chatting up. You had a long chat with Aiko about the betterments of classic versus, new age video games. So that, that was a fun little talk, but after a while and, no longer being in the same courses, the kind of norm of the day took over. But the obsession, the craziness of yesterday, the excitement of that intense virtual video game, when you came out of there, you had that Digivice just in, like, right next to your desk as soon as you took off the VR helmet, and you don't remember having unpacked it, but you were so excited you just didn't even think twice about it. You showed it off to Aiko all day today, and kind of talking around, you tried to find the others, but it just, none of them were around to be able to talk to about it. Though Aiko definitely seemed at least slightly concerned about something, though she didn't bring up exactly what.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as I get in, I'm just curious at what they were worried about, and I was like, maybe I'll ask them when I get back on. And I turn on everything, and I decided not to stream today, just to jump right into it.
Alrighty. As you log on, everything starts to visualize again into your head as the view of the start screen comes to you. And as you click in, the world comes as you fall down yet again into the massive open world beneath. As you land in the land of the Azure Dragon, as you appear in the middle of the main city square with the large Azure Dragon statue above you, appearing next to you, as if they were just waiting for you to appear, are the two Digimon partners, Tyson and Tracy.
Guys, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, well, there you are. We've been waiting all day for you. Good you're
Sorry.
back.
Yeah, sorry, I got school that I have to go to in the mornings.
I don't know what this skull is, but it sounds unneeded.
School, but okay. Well, if I don't go to it, then my parents will chew my ear off and never hear the end of it.
Parents can be such a pain.
I know, right? But I still love them, though.
Love is nice.
Yes, it is.
All right, so what are we gonna do today? Should we wait for the others to show up?
I think that's a good idea. Cause there's something I need to ask them once they get here. It seemed a bit off.
Off? What do you mean off?
I don't really know. Like, I tried asking Aiko about it, but she just is very standoffish, I guess. Or not standoffish, just a very, I don't know, just something just felt off about from yesterday.
As you speak, Labramon and Galmon just kind of irk their noses in their heads, just like dogs do, just kind of staring at you like in confusion. Like a lot of the concepts you're bringing up to them are like concepts that you would never be able to explain in a million years to a 1-year-old, and you're getting that same look of just confusion, like, huh?
My inner dog liver is just like, I'm sorry. I gotta just. You two are just so freaking adorable, and just give them like chin scritchies.
Hey, you can scratch her all you want. I am not a petting type dog. I am a great warrior.
I tried to get scratch his chin enough to where it gets to the spot. You know what I'm talking about. With dogs are just
Roll a charisma check.
All right. Wait, where is it?
It will just be in your ability scores. You can just click the charisma button.
Oh, okay.
14. He eventually starts to give in a little bit, but you definitely can see the stoicism just never breaking. But you notice he does start to like slightly wag his little tail down beneath his legs as he's standing on the two, just kind of like averting, like, whatever.
Yeah. I see his tail wagging, and I'm like, yeah, I told you like it. I knew you would like this. And then, of course, Tracy's just enjoying this.
Oh, Tracy is all about the affection. So the Labramon is just going like a normal, like Labrapoodle excitement dog moment.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, Aiko, as you arrive back home, and as Zane and Azriel also arrive at their respective homes, I need you all to roll wisdom saves as soon as you enter into your houses.
8.
10.
All three of you. Yeah.
15.
Oh. Okay, so two of you, Aiko and Azriel, both of you feel the innate desire. Like, you'd already thought about it a little bit, but now all of a sudden it's in your head that the main focus you need to do everything else comes second. You know, you have to say hi to your family, sure. You gotta, you know, say hi to people, sure. But you gotta go upstairs and you gotta put those headsets on. You feel like there's something drawing you there. Something doesn't feel right. You need to investigate.
Yeah, I might need to investigate the box first and look around and see if I find that device as well.
Roll me an investigation check.
15.
15. As you look around the room, you don't see it right away, but after a little while, as you look around the entirety of the room, you notice there have been some moved stuff, like the box that you put the, or you took out the headset equipment from has been moved slightly, and you start to look around outside the room until you see in the distance at the edge of the hallway in your little brother's room,
I knew it.
the red Digivice. There's no sign of your little brother right now, but clearly he was the one who had taken it.
What was my brother's name?
Oh, your brother's name is, gotta write that stuff down. I gotta go up to your notes. I have a whole page here of notes. I gotta go up to yours.
Hold on. Let me also check like the notes on page.
Your is Katsu. Katsu.
Oh,
Katsu.
there it is. Yep, it's in my allies. You put it in for me. I should have just looked. Yep, to which, if he's not around, I will just go in and grab the device.
As you pick up the red device, you notice yet again, just like the ones you were shown in during the day, nothing special. It's not turned on. It does seem to be just kind of an item for appearance. As
I
you
swear the next time I see you, I go in my room, lock the door, and then get on the headset.
as you put on the headset, Azrael, this applies to you too. As you put on the headset, the Digivice is in your hand, Azrael. The item that for some reason you didn't really think too bit about at first because you were like more focused on the damage that had been done to you, and then you realize as you put on the headset subconsciously, you also notice you pick up this little device into your hand, and you realize it is the same device that everyone else has, though yours has your variant color.
Got the dark blue.
Indeed. And as you both log on, briefly, you see a glimpse of the Digivice through the headset before it turns on, and the Digivice starts to glow. And then you find yourself drawn into the start screen and falling down into the Azure Dragon Town. Zane,
Wee.
as you walked in, you felt this weird, almost like a headache kind of pushing you a little bit, like something was all of a sudden giving you a migraine just walking in. Maybe it's the change of temperature from the outside to the inside of your house. Your parents haven't come home yet from school, so they haven't brought your two sisters home this time. They must have just gone to go pick them up. So nobody's currently in the house with you.
Awesome. So I can see my dad's office.
As you walk into his office, it is open. He does not close it.
Can I investigate the area?
Absolutely. Roll an investigation check. So that'll be using your intelligence modifier and proficiency if you are proficient in that stat.
Do I just click the thing on the +1 that's next to it?
Yeah, yeah. So it should auto roll for you.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
A 3. Oh, so nothing seems out of the ordinary from your, normal everyday office worker. As your father Noah just kind of sits in his office most of the day on the computer. Usually when you come home, it's another situation. He and your mother are both programmers for the Takamoto company that you go to the school of. So they both are constantly on their computers when they're working. You see that his office is very
Lizard.
decked out in just tons of family photos. It has photos of your sisters, it has photos of you. Like his office is like the family man's office, but his desk, everything is all around his computer, like little attachments, extra hard drives. Like there's so much, and there are 2 modems, so he has multiple computers he uses in order to do the work he does for the company. But nothing really stands out of the ordinary.
Can I look through his computer?
As you click on the startup screen and turn it on, there is a password requirement.
Let me take a stab at guessing his password.
All right, roll me a history check.
History, okay. I'm not getting the best rolls. I rolled as 6 plus 3, so 9.
A 9. As you attempt multiple passwords, including the names of your sisters, your name, your mother's name, Amelia, you try every family member you can remember, but none of them seem to be working. And you just, after a while, you see the, please give us 5 minutes before you attempt to relog in.
Damn. Fine. I'll leave it for another day. Just go back to my room.
As you go back into your room, you see on the bed the thrown out kind of just on the bed when you were done with it, headset and equipment, and the little gold digivice sitting next to the equipment.
I just sit down and look at the digivice and play around with it.
As you play around with it and fidget with it, I need you to roll me another wisdom save.
Is that D20?
Yeah, it'd be a D20 and then add your wisdom modifier.
Wait.
Dang!
Why did I roll 3?
Oh, okay. You rolled a few. Huh?
Wait, yeah, why did it roll 3? I'm so confused.
It should not have rolled 3. You should only have to have clicked it once. If you look at...
Okay. Let's do...
Oof. Well,
Yeah, that's not good.
as you hold the digivice, all of a sudden the digivice in your eyes starts to glow like a screen is popping on. And you see just this small little symbol of a bat, like a small little digital bat staring at you. And then you feel the sudden urge to put on the headset and you just hear a voice in your head. Time to get to work.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but sure.
And as you log on and you find yourself yet again in the digital world at the Crimson Shield with Gallantmon staring at you as you walk in. Welcome back, brave warrior. Please enjoy another fine day of adventuring with the Crimson Shield.
Awesome. Was Galamon where we got the task, or?
You never actually went to get it. It was actually Megumi this time. So this time you are actually able to walk into the lobby itself, yourself, and actually pick one.
Right. So you got anything good for me today?
As you look at the board, all of a sudden, multiple little pop-ups appear on your character screen as 3 options appear. The first option, as I get to my notes, sorry. The first option, it says, Virus Scouts. Enemy virus types have been spotted attempting to cross the mountain border on the frontier, heading towards the Gold Rose base. The second one says, Crimson Shield resupply. The Crimson Shield base is expecting a resupply of rations and rookie Digimon. It must be escorted safely. If it is attacked, destroy the enemy and make sure they don't report back. And then the last one, protect the farms. The food supply being grown by the Lalamon and Palmon are under attack by dangerous bugs. Destroy the enemy. Hello, Daniel. Welcome.
Which one pays the most money?
It looks like the Protect the Farms has the highest difficulty and also has the highest reward. The other 2 look about even. The Crimson Shield resupply seems to be the second most dangerous. And it says recommended to bring multiple parties with you. So it looks like the Crimson Shield resupply would probably be the most amount of enemies. So that could be more experience points versus money reward. And then the Virus Scouts is kind of in the middle area.
We have quite a bit of money. I think experience would be good. So, Crimson Shield.
Alrighty, as you click the Crimson Shield resupply, it automatically puts up your friend lists. As you see all the friends you made yesterday, with Megumi at the top being the nearest by one, and it shows the secondary party that was found or formed yesterday as well, where you see Azriel, Nason, and Aiko's name as well. And it has a little request: would you like to invite party members?
Might as well. I'll invite them.
Alrighty, as you click it, all 3 of you see the invites pop up on your screens as you are walking around the Azure base before you're able to choose your own mission. As a request comes in from Zane, and it has a little option sent to you with a mission parameters specific towards Azure Dragon that says supply delivery. Please bring supplies to the Crimson Shield. Your goal is to reach them no matter what. You will be escorted by the Crimson Shield members. But beware, the Big Boys tribe is on the move. And it has a little bit of a dot where it has like the sub-name Big Boys tribe and info if you would like to click it. If not, you'll meet them later, regardless. So it's just if you want to know information about the enemy.
Oh, yeah, I press it.
Alrighty, as you click on it, it goes to a little sub-bar. It says Wildmon Tribes. The Monstermon Digimon have established tribes that fend for themselves and attack nearby settlements to take supplies such as Digi-Meat and any unique items that can expand their tribe's success, prowess, or simply help them to live more comfortably. The Big Boys tribe is mainly composed of Goblinoid-type Digimon, such as Gaburamon variants and Ogremon variants.
Good to know. Better keep that in mind.
So, do all 3 of you accept the mission request?
Sure, I want to see everybody anyway.
Aiko? Are you accepting as well?
Yes.
Okay. So as you all click the accept buttons, you see a bunch of check marks start to appear on everybody's name as it starts summoning you all of a sudden. As you see your body start to kind of float and you just disappear into digital data as you all appear now at the very front of the gate, wherever you were, just brought to the front of the gate of Azure Dragon, and you are presented with a large wagon train, so to speak, of Unimon and multiple wagons being pulled by them. And you see a little note appear in your area. These will be your mounts. Take them and the supplies that are on the back to the Crimson Shield base.
Cool.
Okay, escort me.
Alrighty. As you all hop on the wagons and the large horse-like Digimon just kind of stare at you. All right, let's get going.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Appearing next to you all, as they literally are just plopped onto your wagons respectively, Azrael behind you and Aiko behind you on yours, as you each have an individual drawn wagon, appear Megumi and Zane.
Oh. I
Hey,
like
y'all.
how we did that at the same time.
I know, right?
We're both just,
Oh, this brings a new description to same-day delivery.
Wow, that is so... Like, I'm not used to that yet. That's very odd.
Look at me!
Hi, Aiko!
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Oh, hi, Nason.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Azrael.
Hey,
Oh, while we're here, can I ask y'all something real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Aiko, what were you so upset about? Like, when last I talked with you, like, you were just, like, what happened yesterday?
When you were... the other session we had, Aiko, you were concerned when you were talking to me as the NPC version of Nason, and you were kind of subtly hiding the fact that you were bothered by what you had witnessed the other day.
Oh, right, that the player killing.
Player killing?
Yeah, Nason, you were not there for that, actually. You were still at the campsite, so the only ones that were there were the other three.
Yeah, I was in character asking that question.
Yeah,
What?
I thought they would have told you, but player killings that happened, the group we ran into, I just was kind of bothered by that. I didn't think that this was a friendly fire on type of game.
And were they like, who were they attacking? Like,
Other students, I think. I kind of recognized one girl from our classroom, but she didn't come in today.
okay, yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, I was noticing it too. That's why I walked up to Aiko today when we were at the gym class. I was just bothered by there was a few other students missing today too, so I think just too many people were gaming way too late last night. Some of them came down with sicknesses, others came down with some accidental injuries from lack of sleep. So
Or they were one of the kids that the player killers got to.
well, what does that have to do with anything? It's a video game. Maybe they just played played way too late.
I don't know. I just have that feeling. You know? I don't know what it is.
Man, maybe you played too much You did log off last yesterday.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just something in my gut telling me something's up.
Well, I talked to Zane, and Zane didn't seem to be concerned about it. Right, Zane?
I mean, if you guys are scared, you can turn back right now.
I'm not scared. It's just a video game.
What about you? What about you, Ezreal?
That's the weirdest thing, and that's what I wanted to talk to you folks about when we got back together. I got hissed yesterday. I have a bruise on my back.
Wait.
What?
In real life?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I thought it was my chair or something like that, but it doesn't line up with my chair or anything like that.
How did?
Oh,
Like,
goodness.
how'd you get hurt?
Probably just
I
fell
don't
out of the
know.
chair or
What's
something
going on?
while he was, wearing the headset.
I would have remembered that.
Where was the bruise?
Right across my back where I got hit by that player killer yesterday.
What? Say that again.
Had the bruise across my back right where that player killer character hit me. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it right now. I looked at the game code, I don't see anything for it.
Guys.
What?
Oh,
I think there's something more to this game than meets the eye.
Oh, you're just silly, all of you. It's a video game. Yes, it's very detailed for sure, but it's virtual. It can't hurt you. Maybe your mind's just playing tricks on you.
That could be, but I still want to find those player killers when I get a chance again. Of course, we need to get a little stronger first. They are in another
I wanna-
week.
I want to test something real quick.
All right, what would you like to do?
I would like to. I would like Tyson to punch me in the eye.
What the heck kind of a weird request is that?
It's just a test. Just punch me right here, like right here in the cheek or in the eye, just whatever. And I just leave my face in right down at this level.
Okay. Sure. Alrighty then, you're sure. Gal rush! As he just pummels your face real quick with like multiple jabs. Pum, 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 pum. You don't really feel much. Like, the game tries to simulate like just a simple like a brush of wind on your face with each punch.
It's worth it. It's worth a shot.
I love how you go for the face and not like on the body.
No, that's fine. I'll make it. If it actually shows a bruise in real life, I'll just make an excuse that I fell on the floor.
On your face?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, at least we proved that it doesn't seem to be doing whatever was happening to Azrael. Maybe Azrael's headset is messed up.
Possibly, but well, I guess I don't know. We'll just
Well,
keep
how
an
does
eye.
a
Just
headset make a mark on his back?
yeah, that's what I'm curious about. And also, there was also something really weird that happened. Like yesterday when I got off, there was a device that just appeared on my desk. It looks like do I have it on me, by the way?
Yeah, all of you have your digivices on you.
Okay. Yeah, it looks exactly like this.
Oh, right. I found mine. Turns out my brother took it.
See,
Oh.
everyone got one. They're just the little accessories that come with the game.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing it in the box when I took everything out. It just appeared.
Well, you played a lot. Maybe you just forgot. Passed out or something.
I doubt it, because I'm a professional gamer, and I always look through the box of all the pieces and see if everything's there, and and what to use, what not to use, what to save for later, and so on, so on.
Well, I mean, everyone makes mistakes once in a while. It's the only explanation. You probably just didn't see it in the box. Maybe it fell out while you were unpacking it.
Yeah, I was really excited though.
See? As you all continue forward, passing up the area that you passed by the other day, you walk through those same crossroads again. No damage from the previous night is there. Everything seems to be like brand new, like you just basically had to reset itself. So none of the burn marks from the electric attacks, nor the skid marks from the motorcycle Digimon. And no signs of the PK players.
This seems it's not a persistent world. Everything seems to be back.
Well, yeah, don't all video games reset after you log out and log back in?
Not all of them.
Not all.
Not all the time.
This is all so new. Video games are weird.
In most
Eh.
cases,
Yep.
yeah.
Can I explore through the area and see if anything might have gotten left behind?
Roll a investigation check or perception check. So investigation is if you're looking for something specific. Perception is just generally looking around.
I want to investigate and see if anything was left by the players or by the people who killed them.
Alrighty.
Any markers or anything like that. What does a 17 get me?
17. As you look around the bushes and the road, kind of going into the small tree lines next to the road, a little ways out, looking around at every part that could have possibly been connected, the one thing that stands out to you as not something major, just something off, as in the tree lines, there seems to be a large amount of broken branches, looking like they had all fallen down from something heavy moving through the trees, breaking bushes as they moved by, and then just kind of left them there. As you look around, you don't see any evidence to what it could have been. Everything seems to have been covered up. The only thing that seems to have been disturbed is all the branches that have been left on the ground. But with everything else having reset, it's odd that this would be the one thing that stays broken if something broke it yesterday. So either maybe something just broke it before you came here, or for some reason the reset's not perfect. Maybe it doesn't reset everything automatically.
Hey, Rain, can you come over here and look into this? You've been in the digital world a lot longer than I have. See anything going on here?
Sure. Let me take a look. Alrighty then. Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary, but I certainly smell something odd.
And what would that be?
Well, it smells like smoke or oil from smoke, like a smoke smell, but there's no taste of oil in the air or on the ground. It's just the smell of it. But it's an old smell, like it's been gone for about a day or so.
Very interesting. Hey, Schultz. Got some dog Digimon. Want to have them have a look at this? This is a little weird over here.
Okay. What do you guys up for it?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind. I'd be happy to help.
All right, they're happy to help.
Just wave them over and like give them the basic rundown what I found on these broken branches and what Rain has told me, the smell of oil and smoke. Something big came through here.
Oh.
As they look around and sniff. Nason, roll a pair of perception checks using Rain or using the two dogs' stats.
All right. 8 seconds.
Azrael, if you're wondering, I didn't make you roll because of Gabumon's ability.
Woo!
Well, oh, hold on. Okay, it's wisdom.
Yeah, so it'd be wisdom from both of them. But they
Well,
have
actually-
they have advantage
actually,
on
Tracy-
so because of their keen
Tracy-
hearing and smell.
Tracy has a +5 in perception, but Tyson he doesn't have perception, but he has a +1 in wisdom.
Yep, so you just add the +1.
Yeah, how do I add the pluses to it?
You can't, unfortunately, from those guys. The monsters don't have the pluses.
Okay, so this one is for Tracy first,
Alrighty.
and it's just add a 5 to it.
Yep.
12.
12. Alright, and then roll for Tyson.
It's a +1, so it's 15.
15. Labramon looks around, doesn't really seem to smell anything interesting. She kind of just keeps sniffing, moving on from place to place. But Galmon looks around. Huh. Yeah. Gabumon's right. There's a weird scent of smoke here, and I can sense it more than anything else. The aura around here is dark, like something evil passed through here, and it left its imprint.
Huh.
Hey, girls, do you feel like taking a little side adventure?
I don't see why not.
Unimon, stop here for a second.
All
Right back.
right. As they slow down. All right.
We need to check on something real quick.
All right. So you guys are leaving the wagons, or are you taking the wagons with you?
Let me.
Oh.
We can ask Unimon if we can take a slight detour.
It needs to be a
that we
group
can
decision.
so we could still keep an eye on it.
Well, my 2 cents is the trail's probably pretty narrow, and the Unimon are pulling carts. I don't know if they'll get through the brush very well, but it's up to you folks. That's my 2 cents.
Well, I'd be more than happy to wait here with the horses. Me and Sistermon can just hang out.
You sure?
Yeah, no problem. I don't like
Okay.
traversing through woods.
Okay. And we'll be back as soon as we can.
All right, sounds good. Aiko, are you going with them, or are you staying with Megumi?
I'll probably stay with Megumi. That way we can protect things and I'm not by myself.
Alrighty.
Well,
Zane,
you
are
wouldn't
you
be by
going with them?
yourself, you would be with us.
Clearly, you've never been a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just here to do the mission, and that was to protect this wagon. So
Alrighty. So,
That again?
Nason and Azrael, you both walk into the forest.
All right, split the party. Let's go.
Oh no.
It's only temporary.
Yeah.
We're not back in, like, say, 20 minutes. You might want to continue the mission. We'll meet up with you in a little bit.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that exact same number.
Alright, if you're sure.
I'm gonna start making my way down the path.
Down the path, walking fast. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to get it out of my system.
Alrighty, so as you guys walk through, 1 second as I...
What's that static noise?
As you both start walking through the forest, following the path of destruction of the creation, or of the woods and the broken branches, I need you both to roll me perception checks just by walking forward. I'll use your Digimon's natural perception, so you don't have to roll for all of them.
All right.
Got a 10?
23.
23, nice. As you all walk through the forest, Azrael, you're kind of more on edge, so you're more focused on maintaining like a straightforward path. So not a lot of stuff stands out to you as like drawing your attention away from the broken branch trail. But Nason, you are just looking everywhere, focused on every little thing that comes by, the designs, the impressive graphics of this realism. Like, this is a beautiful forest. Clearly a lot of effort went into this. And as you look around, you start to notice more and more the wild Digimon around you start to kind of vacate the area as you walk by. They start to leave. You see a couple of flying type Digimon and a couple of ground Digimon kind of burrow back under and hide into the trees as they all just start to run away from your guys' general area.
Azrael, guys.
It's just
Going
Azrael
on.
with you right now.
I'm talking to our Digimon as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Something's going on.
I don't know what it is, but something's not right here, that's for sure.
Yeah, something's spooking all the Digimon. I doubt it. I don't think it's us.
No, I don't think it is either. It's weird though. I don't get a sense of something nearby like it's here. It's almost like it's just the residual. Just walking down this path as we get closer and closer is raising my fur on end. Well, I don't sense a thing, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I investigate if there's any footprints?
Sure, roll an investigation.
Can I assist him with that investigation?
Yeah, so roll a separate investigation,
11.
and we'll take whichever's higher.
Freaking 11.
Got a 15.
So with the 15, with you assisting and looking around now, there's still no sign of actual visible footprints, like nothing that would have actually made these breaks or these branches. Everything seems to have just fallen off naturally. Like, the breaks clearly are unnatural. It's not just a branch that fell off, but there doesn't seem to be any evidence of what was here.
Okay, this is really strange. There's obvious signs that something has been walking through here, but there's no footprints whatsoever.
Well, what have you seen in this world so far? We know things can fly, but I don't know why it would just fly through the tree.
True, but wait, what if there's something that was jumping from tree to tree?
Could be.
And that was causing this much damage.
I don't know. It's starting to make me a little nervous. What do you think? Do you want to go deeper, or do you want to go back?
Let's push a little bit. Push a little bit more.
As you
Right.
go forward, and with your earlier perception, it's quiet. It is so quiet. All you hear is the breathing of the Digimon that you have with you and yourselves. This forest has emptied out the further and further you follow this path and this trail. Finally,
Now,
you start to
sorry.
see something in the distance. Something like an exit out of the forest or into a grove inside the forest. As you walk
Azrael.
closer,
oh,
your Digimon all suddenly like stop. Hey, Azrael, I don't know if we should go any further.
I'm feeling the
Trace.
same thing.
Tracy, Tyson, what's going on?
Look,
You
I
okay?
sense evil. I sense it everywhere I go if it's there. Whatever's up ahead. I don't think we have any business being nearby that.
What do you think it is?
I wouldn't even begin to guess.
Have you felt something like this before?
Never. But then again, I've only been alive since yesterday as far as I remember.
That's true. Yeah, I think it's time we should head back.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
Agreed.
such a bad idea.
Agreed. Let's go. Let's try to be
Yeah.
quiet about it, though.
Everyone, I want
good
you
idea.
both to roll stealth checks.
All right. 13.
As you both walk, unfortunately, the branches on the ground make it very difficult to sneak away. And as you start to go, every now and then you hear a crack from just a small step breaking the branch. And you hear just the sounds of movement, shaking trees. The forest behind you in that grove starts to shake.
I think something's following us.
I think it'd
I
be
think
best if we get
move
out of
faster.
here.
Yeah.
We should move faster.
Yeah. Yeah. I start to pick up my pace.
As you guys
And motion my hands to have Tyson and Tracy follow suit.
they are already like in pursuit mode of dog style. Like they are just on edge constantly. Like if they weren't so connected to you guys, you'd think they would run away.
So yeah, we're running.
As you
Beeline
run
it for the cart.
fast and faster and faster, you start to sense and hear behind you branches breaking in tandem, multiples all at the same time. Like something is fastly pursuing.
Okay, we need to go faster.
Eventually, you see the light up ahead as you exit out of the forest. As you run and rush out, you see the wagons perfectly fine and everyone just kind of sitting around them.
We jump into the wagon and I say, Unimon, book it.
Okay. As your Unimon and Azrael's take off, Aiko, as you and Megumi are on the other one, you kind of like just see this happen as they both hop on their respective ones.
I
Time
scream
to go.
behind.
Go.
Okay. Okay. Follow them, I guess. What is happening?
I'm kind of confused too, guys. Wait, let us know what's going on.
We'll
figure it out later.
We'll explain when we're safe distance.
From what?
That's all I needed to know. Just go. That's all I needed to hear. Go.
Zane, as you just see these guys just bolting now as you're on the back of the wagon, just kind of chilling, as they are very, similar drivers to when Azrael was driving the truck. You just feel the bumps all over, just boom, 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 boom.
It's also a wagon. Get used to it.
But Zane,
I'm surprised everyone's still alive.
as you are in the back and closest to the place you just recently were, something inside you, something deep, unnervedness, like not a frightened, but almost like a yearning. There's this draw, like, wait, something back there, wait. But as you start to gain distance, it goes away slowly but surely. Like the crunch on your heart lets go as the hand releases your heart.
Oh, that was too close.
So what was that exactly?
I have
Not
no
sure.
idea, but but it didn't feel good. It wasn't. It didn't feel any good.
Well, I mean, this is a video game, right? Maybe it was one of the bosses they warned us about?
I doubt it. It felt more than that.
What do you mean more than that? What's more than that in this world? It's a video game, right? So it's probably just a big, much bigger Digimon. Right, Sister Mon? That is a possibility. There are very dangerous Digimon out in the wild.
Yeah, but according to what Tyson and Tracy said, and I'm sorry, Necro, what's your Gabumon's name again?
Raid.
Raid. Yeah. After what
Raid.
they told, yeah, Raid. After what they told us, it didn't feel normal.
Gaomon, what exactly did you sense out there? Perhaps I can do some research on it while we are on traverse, and I can give us some needed information. That way I can be of assistance, as I did not go with you to investigate. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's hard to describe, really, but I felt cold. Very cold. Like everything around me was freezing, but not on the outside, on the inside. I hadn't sensed that before. Though I haven't met many stronger Digimon than the ones we fought previously. Cold on the inside, you say? Aiko, roll me a history check using Angorimon's stats.
And my brain farted. What am I rolling?
History.
Hold on. History's intel. That's a +1. I also have a +1 in, so 19.
19.
Hey.
Well, it's just a theory, but there are Digimon out there that have, how you say, cold abilities. So it's very possible that perhaps what you encountered was simply a Digimon outside of its natural habitat. A ice-type Digimon would create a cold wave in the air if its presence was in a large forest area like this.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was no snow or ice or anything in that area. It was just quiet, and the closer we got to this clearing area, I didn't get a good look, but I could tell all around us the wild Digimon was just trying to fly away, run, dig, hide.
Is it possible it could have been like a ghost Digimon? I mean, if they follow any kind of lore, ghosts can predominantly make the area feel colder.
This is true, Aiko. There are many ghost-type Digimon out there. Some that are very dangerous.
I heard of one, and I can't remember its name. It's like this literal white sheet ghost. Sometimes wears a hat and a chain around its neck or something.
Ah, yes. I know what you speak. This is called Bakemon.
Eh?
Bakemon. Or perhaps in your tongue, you'd pronounce it Bakemon.
Yes. That does sound familiar.
Yes. Bakemon are dangerous and very frequent appearing ghost type Digimon. They are typically led by what is called a Soulmon. One that is larger and much more dangerous. Some have been known to wear witches' hats, others cloaks to hide their bodies.
Yep. That sounds about accurate.
That would explain the lack of footprints we
Pokemon.
Hmm.
Because we saw a lot of damage in the tree line, but there weren't any footprints. We thought it was flying Pokemon or ghost riding. but there was everywhere else. It was just damaged, broken limbs and everything, but no footprints.
This would add up to being at least closely related to a ghost Digimon, for they do not leave footprints. But there are also Digimon that fly, and typically, if you would fly through the forest, you would break many branches.
Question.
Yes.
Are these Digimon known to, like, grasp your soul at all? Like,
Not-
it feels like something's just grabbing your soul or trying to have a hold onto it.
Are you referring to what I said earlier?
Yeah.
That was to Zane, not to you.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
But to your question, yes, there are ghost abilities that could frighten you so deeply that you would feel such a thing. Or if you were to say have a connection to one of those ghosts, perhaps it has a ability to connect directly to you. But considering you both all arrived here yesterday, I highly doubt that would be the case this time.
Yeah, I think we're far enough away from it that we can slow down a little bit.
The Unimons start to slow to a slow canter. You guys always want to try to scare me. Not making me really want to enjoy playing video games much if this is going to happen every time I log on.
Well, we weren't trying to.
You talking about ghosts and then talking about how, oh, it's not a video game, but it is a video game. It's a video game, and it's made by a company that's basically letting us all go to school for free. How can we argue with that?
Yeah, but it's just I can't get it off my mind.
You worry too much about unneeded things. Learn to just let things go when you can't control them.
I just hug my two Digimon, just close as just thinking to myself.
You do know those are just digital creatures, right?
How dare you?
How dare I what? They're game creations.
Yeah, but they feel so real.
They
Look
do.
at all this love.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's just, I'm not so sure, but I just have a strong attachment to these guys.
Okay, just be careful you don't get too attached. I hear there's a lot of issues when people get a little too attached to video games.
Yeah, I remember in my history books there was something called Nuzlockes. I haven't really known much about it, but I heard about them from people that talked about them in history books. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up.
Oh, jeez. Well, whatever those are, still, it's just a video game. Just remember that. As Sistermon kind of looks at her. What? Oh, right, you don't understand what I'm saying, do you? Man, that's the only downside of NPCs. They don't really understand what's going on. I have no idea what you all are talking about, but it just sounds insulting. Oh, well, it didn't mean anything by it. I'm just saying. It's something, that we... What you guys call us? Digi-destined. Yeah, it's something, we Digi-destined understand. It's a language between us, You gotta be one of us to kind of understand it.
I understand one thing.
And what's that?
That you have no soul.
Because I don't get attached to video games? Oh no, somebody put me away.
I just glare at her like, just shake my head slightly.
How much longer on this trip are we on? It feels like we've been traveling for hours. As you all look at your
Lizard.
kind of just basic hub screen that's just kind of always off in the corner,
Lizard.
the time that has passed since the trip looks like you're almost getting to midday in video game time of this travel. According to the mission parameters, you should be there by about the time nighttime comes around. If you keep going nonstop, so you should be arriving at the Red Shield or the Crimson Shield base by nightfall. So
Lizard.
probably around 11, 12 o'clock.
You think we should take a break, y'all?
Are you sure? Wasn't there a scary ghost? As she kind of looks
Yeah,
at
but
you
I-
with an ironic face.
Yeah, I know, but I think we should give the Unimon a break because we
Alright.
did just have them like run at full gallop a while ago.
I suppose. Oh, look, over there. There's a little river we can stop by. They can get some drinks, right? Because even digital creatures, I guess, drink digital water.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, like talked with Bun Bun. Like, do you have the same kind of like digestion thing that we all do? Like, do you eat and drink and all the other fun stuff?
Yes, of course we eat and drink. I think it's a necessity for all living things. Even the plants drink.
Were you taking care of yourself while we were offline, or have I been needing to feed you and been forgetting?
Offline? Oh, when you go back to where you come from. No, we eat and we spend our time in the village.
Gee, Poop, you don't have a bottle.
Oh God!
What?
Refraining from saying that.
What did you just say?
Where does it come from?
What do you mean? We eat and we do what everybody else does.
Oh God.
We just do it in the privacy of a forest or a hidden area. We have some decorum. We are not wild Digimon.
Again, to
That's-
get back to my question, so you go to a village, but do you take care of your bodily functions while you're there? Like, do you eat and sleep and take care of yourself, or have I been needing to provide that and no one told me yet?
Oh, no. Everything is provided. We each have our own space and rooms available to us inside the area that we are born to. For us, the Azure Dragon provides homes to all of us Digimon.
That's really good to know.
And yes, to you, Digidestined Zane, yes, we have bathrooms. We do use them.
Oh, that's good to know.
This is
Okay,
not a
I was just
topic
curious.
I wanted to talk about. I don't need to bring up Numamon.
Oh no!
Because
Ah,
apparently that can happen if we don't take care of these guys, according to the manual.
Yeah.
do not speak of Numemon. Trust me, you don't want to even mention their name. They are a troublesome bunch. They have been recently more active as well. That's one of the major problems that each of us are facing, mainly Gold Rose. They seem to be frequenting their area, creating hubs inside the swamplands and garbage dumps.
Lizard.
Oh.
For those who do not know, the Numamon is a disgusting green Digimon. It looks like a pile of slime with eyeballs. And it is
Wait, I thought it was gold. Is that a different form?
it is a evolutionary form of the Numamon.
Oh, God. I that.
Yes, and they are led by a member of the Dark Council as well.
Oh no.
Or the Night Council I mentioned yesterday? Yes. Sadly, the Numemon serve one of their members.
These are the big scary villains we were meant to be scared of.
One of many. This specific one is a troublesome nuisance more than a danger to existence.
Oh, that's good to know. So they'd be easily taken care of.
Yes, unfortunately, we can't find their leader, so we do not know how the Numamon become so numerous. Once we can discover which of the members of the Night Council, then we can probably put a stop to this terrible fate of the Gold Rose. The natural beauty around it has been defiled by their garbage.
We'll have to put a pin on that and probably investigate that later.
I agree. I think it is a good space to start our investigation. Earlier, your friend Zane, was it, mentioned his curiosity about the Night Council. That would be a good place to start, as it is a less dangerous member, I would believe, if they have Numamon as their servants.
Yeah. I think we should set camp here or take a break here for a little bit.
As you all sit and make camp for the kind of afternoon, everyone takes their seat as the summoned area of the tent appears. Everybody with their respective tents pops up, boom, 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 as the lake appears in front of you as it did last night, the last time you played online, and the fire, as the seats around appear like magic, as digital data creates this whole landscape of a relaxing, kind of just permanent dusk of a campsite. Each one of you has a tent that looks exactly like your Digivice's coloration.
Oh.
As the Numamon are brought into it and each have a small little corral that they can walk into that is just wasn't there last time, but it is there this time, just pops up and allows them to stay there.
Numamon?
Sorry, the Unimon.
Okay,
Okay,
you said I was about to say, I was like, wait, what?
I mixed up my N's and U's.
Yeah.
So, as you all sit around the camps, Aiko,
Button wouldn't click.
you're good. As you look around the campsite, Angorimon walks over to the lake, kind of just staring, like, eyes downward at the lake, reflection of himself, looking back up.
I go over.
It is
So what's up?
curious, Aiko. I look at myself. I am a large individual, but I was born from a small egg just yesterday. It is curious. Your friend, the woman Megumi, speaks of us as if we are not real. And yet, I look at myself and then I think, perhaps she is right. Could a real creature be born from an egg and be three times the size of the egg itself when he was hatched? No history in my mind shows this being a possibility, though in the digital world history it happens every day.
I was about to say, it's just a different world. So there are different normalities. In this world where you have your own thought process in mind, that it is possible for you to be this way. I like to think you're real. I can physically touch you, for crying out loud.
Thank you.
I think it's just a matter of perspective. In our world, which is more fleshy and not as smart, we wear these little helmets that allow us to be here. So in a sense, we're kind of transported to this world. So of course things are going to be different and it's going to mess with everybody's brains. She's going through the same thing you're going through, just kind of questioning things. And if that's how she has to see it to kind of cope with the world that we are living in, then you know, that's just how she is.
Am I close enough to hear this conversation?
Please no.
Not right now, no, because they're off on the side, kind of near the lake.
Okay, I was about to make a rebuttal. Not a rebuttal. I'll make a comment saying, well, that's because she's close. That's because Megumi's more close-minded than we are.
But yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear that.
Yeah, okay.
What you say may be true, Aiko. Perhaps it is just her words that got to me. I am still young and dealing with difficult emotions at such an early stage in my development. As he kind of smirks like he's talking about a scientific aspect all of a sudden.
See, you have emotions. That's part of being alive. If you weren't alive and just like an artificial intelligence, you wouldn't actually be feeling this way. You would just say, you know, like, my internal data suggests that I respond in this way because that's the personality I was given. You act like a living being.
I feel like a living being. And
There you go.
I look at you, and he kind of just rubs his furry hand over your hair. And I feel you as well, and you are a living being.
Yes. At least I hope so.
I do as well. It makes you wonder.
Imagine if it's like in a world that's inside of a world, that's inside of another world, that's inside of another world. It's like the Matrix. That was a very confusing movie for me.
This Matrix, is this a book in your world?
It is a movie. I think I don't know if it's a book. I was not told about a book.
Fun fact, it is based on Alice in Wonderland. but
One of
yeah.
these days, you will have to tell me about what a movie is. It sounds intriguing. I've spent most of my life, today and yesterday, reading books, which I find fascinating.
Think of a movie as a book with moving pictures. So it's like seeing real life and or really like the digital world playing before your eyes.
Huh. I am intrigued. Perhaps one day I will find one of your magic helmets so I can go to your world and see these movies.
I would love that.
I look forward to perhaps this day someday coming true.
Me too. And I give him a big hug.
As you hug, the rest of you, and actually no, Aiko, you wouldn't notice this because right now you're in something else. The rest of you, however, you all sense something instantly as the alarm awareness of this space begins to kind of give off a dangerous kind of warning signal.
Guys?
That is the perimeter, man. That means we got incoming. They shouldn't be able to see us, though. The whole point of this campsite is they can't see us, but they must be walking nearby.
Get ready, because you never know what might happen. Just stay on alert.
I'm always on alert. I got this.
I motioned to my two Digimon to prep themselves, just in case.
Zane and Azriel, you both get a sense of something familiar, something evil from that monitor, that kind of sense that's going off in your head that there's something nearby. You're also getting this just stabbing feeling that there's something about this specific group passing you by that is important.
Is there a way for us to see outside of the camp when we are inside of it?
Unfortunately, no. You'd have to leave the campsite in order to see anything out in the digital world. It's like a separate space.
Oh no.
Pocket dimension, yay. We want to go check it out?
That's probably a good shout.
right. So do you both leave the space with your Digimon?
I'm gonna go with Zane.
Alrighty.
Do I notice them leaving?
Roll a perception check.
Both of us, or
No, just Nason.
Oh,
okay.
12.
No, you don't. You are. This is happening simultaneously while you're talking to Galmon. So as you're in conversation, these two individuals leave the bubble. And as you guys leave the bubble, you see in the distance what appears to be like a large, like a, what do you call it? A marching order of small, tiny goblin-like creatures, all of different variant colors. Some are like of a dark tinted green, others a brighter, kind of obnoxious green, like the one you saw yesterday on the back of the bike. And then you see some that are of like a dark blue and a light blue. And then you see out in the front, the thing that is probably what caused you to feel this unnervedness. You see, riding on their motorcycle, the crimson red knight in black armor, the player killer known as Shadow Rider.
What do you want to do, Zane? There's the people from yesterday.
Oddly enough, though, you don't see Dark Desire. You only see Shadow Rider.
So last time you almost died. So let's maybe not try do that this time. Let's try reason with them.
You can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and stay off to the side in case you need help. I'm gonna go ahead and reach into my cards to prep beforehand. I'm not getting caught flat-footed again.
Alrighty. Zane, as you approach, the marching troops stop. And they stare as they all turn in like unison. Hi, who are you? Who are you? Identify yourself.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Just Zane here.
What's a Zane?
That would be me. That would be.
As the knight turns, like slows his Machmon down as the Digimon turns and stares at you. Well, didn't expect to see a familiar face today.
Do I know this person? Or...
This was the knight you saw yesterday, one of the player killers.
Oh, right. This was the calm one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, fancy seeing you again. What brings you here this time of night?
He just kind of looks curiously at you, looking around your surroundings. Curious. I have expected to meet the others with you as well. The girl and Azrael.
Oh, well, they're around.
Perhaps you can help us if you're being so accommodating.
What did you need help with?
Well, you see, we're on a bit of a mission here. These fine, upstanding citizens of the Big Boys tribe. As all the Gaburamon start like smacking into each other, just like the biggest like football kind of American football style, like just bonking each other's heads. And he's just like, silence. Oh. When you deal with them, you have to know how to speak to them. As I was saying, these individuals are looking for a traveling band of...
I brought these gifts for you.
Interesting
They're up in my
individuals
bum.
carrying supplies that don't belong to them, that these boys have a rightful claim to, as they are the owners of this land, so anything passing through belongs to them. Thank you so much for the gift subscription. So, if you have any information about this supply wagon, I would appreciate it and could let you go about your business.
I don't know anything about that, but if something comes up, I can let you know.
Roll me a deception check. So that'd be a charisma check.
Okay. One sec. Deception. Do I click the +2 or do I roll 20?
No, you click the +2.
Okay. Oh, 5. And then plus.
7.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would. Well, my business is done as I have escorted these fine individuals into the forest. They are set to wait for this caravan. So if you see anything, by all means let them know. They won't be going anywhere anytime soon. In the meantime, I must be off. I have other things to do. But don't worry. I leave you in capable hands.
Sounds awesome. Good luck with your hunt.
After you say that, he just revs the Machmon and does a wheelie as he drives off in the black armor with the little Goblimon on the back of it holding on. Wait, master! As the other Gaburimon all just stare at you, and you see one of the ones in the darker kind of green toned skin wearing kind of the more covering clothes. Like they have a lot more clothes covering them, and they seem to be the leaders-ish of these kind of more aggressive types underneath them. As they come to you and kind of just stare at you. All right, Dane. So, you got no informations for us? If that's the case, yous can be as on your way. We're gonna stay here and watch out for anybody that needs smashing.
Sounds good.
All right, boys,
You go have fun.
set up your camps. We'll wait for the wagons. And as they all start to spread out across the river area, they start to circle everywhere. They start putting troops all over the place. And you notice, though they don't know where it is, they have set up their small little camps, 4 of them in each, around the bubble that your tent is in.
Oh, crap.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you,
I
Necro,
lied
for
to
being
him.
the one who
I'm
understands the origin of the voices I'm giving these. But before that begins and the battle might happen, might not happen. The boy's gonna fight and fight, exactly. Zane, what do you do?
Okay, so wait, Ash is next to me, right? You said.
I'm hiding.
Azrael.
Yeah, Azrael is hiding nearby.
I'm hiding, but I'm in line of sight of you.
Right. So I go back to Azrael and say, like, so I kind of just like lies to him, and if he finds out, he's not going to be happy. So.
Well, it gave us more info than we needed. I'm gonna head back. Keep an eye on the camps if you could. See where they're setting up at. We gotta make a plan. We're gonna let everybody else know what's going on.
Yeah, we need to let everyone know about this. So. Let's go back.
Aiko, if you're talking, you're on mute.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go to pick my meds.
Actually, we are going to end here because we have reached our mark. And before the battle
cliffhanger.
begins, we're going to leave it there for the next week when the battle of the Gaburimon could take place. So until
Yeah,
then,
Gotta figure out how we're gonna get back.
I look forward to all.
Like,
Oh,
how
sorry.
I was about to say, like, how are they going to get back into the bubble without them noticing?
Even if they notice, they can't enter the bubble. So it's more of a you guys are just kind of in a permanent trapped situation. Now, obviously, if you wanted to end the mission and fail, you could log off and just teleport back to your respective places. That would be one option, but you would lose all in the mission, and the quest would be an automatic failure.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna fail a mission.
But until then, we will pick up there next week on Saturday next week for some more Digimon D&D, because I want to make sure we have plenty of time for that fight. Because as you all know, Dungeons and Dragons fights are always a blast, but they also have a little bit of a time thing. So
Yeah.
we will look forward to that next time. For all those who came in, thank you for the gift subscription, Anonymous. It was awesome. Hopes, Despair, it was great seeing you again. All of you,
Zero.
thank you all so much for stopping in. Zero, next time on I Can't Say the Rest to not get copyrighted.
This time
Cheers to
on
the stream.
DnD Digimon. Or
Cheers to the
DnD
stream. We
Bye,
love you all so
everyone.
much. Thank you all so much for coming.
Cheers
Thank you, my
to the dead man.
players, for playing.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I
Thank-
always enjoy these kind of things.
So until then, you all have a great
always
rest of your time and your great rest of your guys' weekends and weeks.
Yep.
Y'all too.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Y'all have a good night.
Let me even see first.